beautiful souls! Welcome to Snow Fox Tarot. Today we are doing an unboxing of the June Tamed Wild box. I did get this earlier this month, but things have been so crazy that this is actually the first time I've had a chance to film it. So the June box for Tamed Wild, I believe the theme is Divine Masculine. Last month we had the Divine Feminine, so it'll be interesting to see what we get in this box. Their boxes are usually centered around a ritual of some sort, usually around moon phases or certain festivals or special, events coming up. Last month we did do a ritual for the goddess Artemis, and we made a rose potion, and there was a cute little bow and arrow amulet or a little charm. I'll show that at the end of the video. I do believe we get a charm this time as well, because they're doing a whole thing where they're doing, one charm every other month, I think. So maybe, I don't know if we got a charm last month or if it was the month before. Anyway, let's get to it. So their boxes are, I think, $20 in the US, and shipping's about $5. And I apologize for the glare. It is a bit cloudy outside, so I've had to turn on the overhead light. So there's a bit of glare. I do really love that they started doing these books. So this is Book of the Gods, and we had the Goddess book before, and we also had a book for animal spirits in a prior month. So we start off with Greek gods, looks like. Oh, this is kind of, so these are not all Greek gods, but they're all just alphabetical? No, that wouldn't make sense because they're skipping a lot between. Are they actually just alphabetical? No, there's A's back here. Okay, well here we have a Japanese deity, which is really cool. I don't often see books that talk about the Asian deities, which I really appreciate actually. So you have Norse, you have Greek, and Japanese. Let's see, this. I'm really excited to read this now. There's the Green Man. So there's Norse again. So they're just kind of all scattered all over, kind of alphabetical, maybe? Because then you have C's and A's back here as well. Let me see. About the author. Okay. So we're going to have to take a look at the end of this to see. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. There's a Hawaiian god. Kanaloa? I'm sorry if I'm butchering that, guys and gals. Okay. And Prometheus, Shango. I really love this. There's a lot of gods in here you don't typically see that much. At least I don't. Not in the stuff I've read anyway. So, okay, we'll take a deeper look at this after. I'll put this over here. Alright, so let's see what we have this month. Actually, you know what? We are... should we read this after? I'll put this there for now. Oh, so the first thing we get is this. Oh, it's really a heavy flask. Or, I guess, a elixir bottle. It's really, really thick glass. That's nice. I suspect we'll be making something in that. Okay. Okay, and then here we have our Desert Rose. This is a really good size, actually. This is probably about $7 to $10 size for a desert. Like, this size would probably cost about $7 to $10, I think, usually. We have a pipette. Okay, I have plenty of these for art. I think, what are these? These are honey sticks. Very cool. Okay. I feel like everyone has honey at home though. Mine are kind of bent as well. Okay, we'll see what else is in here. Okay, we have our little charm, I think. We'll open that one last. Okay, and then we have, is this a tea? No, this contains hibiscus flowers and calendula flowers. What are we using this for? I suspect we're combining everything into that bottle. Let's find out. We're gonna use it in a ritual, looks like. Combine, okay, creates a powerful potion, one that garners attention from Luke. Okay. So this is for Lunasa, I guess? Sacred energy of the harvest season, no matter the time of the year. We have apothecary bottle, honey sticks, pipette. Okay, we'll take a closer look at that in a minute. And then we have, let's see, I do love these little bags, and I tend to keep them for stones and spell bags, basically. They're great. Okay, this is small. So I saw on their website that they were doing these to put them in on a charm bracelet, which actually this is perfect for. I actually really want to actually get more of their charms because I missed out on some of them. Like I want to get the Hermit card. Oh my god, that one's so pretty. This is like, okay, this is small, but this is actually quite pretty. It's quite intricate. Now zoom in here. See if we can zoom in. Alright. Get that to focus. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's very pretty. There's nothing on the back, it's plain. But, so you take one of those jewelry pliers, open that up, put that on a charm bracelet, or you can wear this as a pendant, I suppose. It is very nice. I do believe this is silver. I will take a look at that to make sure. Yeah, this is pretty. It's small, but it's detailed and pretty. It's well done. Like, you can see the individual lines. Like the little, you know what I mean? Like right here, the etching. It's actually pretty nice. It's actually more, I think, more detailed than the Artemis charm. Wait a minute. Okay, zoom back out. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I am still getting used to my setup. Oh, sorry. Okay. So I'll put this there for now. Get rid of the plastic. So let's see what we have here. So we have the Book of the Gods. About 100 gods, deities, and masculine archetypes from around the world. Within these pages, you'll find suggestions for offerings, invocations, as well as guidance for recognizing the many faces. That's great. It's a nice little book. So the ritual stone is Desert Rose. Where did I put it? It's right here. It's a good size, actually. This is the biggest Desert Rose I have, actually. Easy to recognize thanks to its sandpaper-like exterior, texture that folds, mimicking flower petals. In addition to remarkable features, it amplifies inner knowing and increases confidence. Let's see. Suggests that it houses a spirit or a guardian. If you're looking to connect with a guide, carry this stone as a talisman or to meditate with it to encourage channeled messages. Okay. Alright, so this is Luke's shield amulet, is what this little charm is. It's very cool. He's a Celtic god of craftsmanship, poetry, and the arts. He's skilled in blacksmith and patron deity of Lunasa, the start of the harvest season. In the old world, Luke was a warrior, carried an array of magical weapons, including a spear, javelin, and a shield. His shield was not like others, for he used it to disguise himself and create diversions, making it nearly impossible for opponents to touch him. So when we wear this amulet, we honor our talents and shield ourselves from unfavorable attentions. If we feel drawn to working with Luke, we ask this amulet to deflect envy, amplify artistic abilities, nurture the sacred masculine part of our psyche. You know, some of that actually really speaks to things I'm going through right now, and different things I'm exploring artistically and otherwise. So actually it's kind of perfect timing for me. Okay, to add the amulet to a bracelet, so you just use a pair of pliers to open it up. Okay. It's the fourth charm in their 2021 amulet series, so it'll be a total of 6 that you can collect for the intention setting ceremony at the end of the year. You do not need to acquire the entire collection, but you can find it on their website. That's great. Okay. So we have our dried herbs for the elixir kit. We have our dried herbs. We have our beautiful bottle, actually. This is like, I don't know. Like, some people were saying that this month wasn't quite as worth, and I don't know. I mean, that, like, maybe, like, honey, like, I have honey at home. You know, this pipette's, like, you know, worth nothing, basically. The book, I suppose, you know, you can't really get anywhere else, but you can get books on gods as well. The herbs are nice. The desert rose is probably about $10 at most. Possibly a little bit more. Like, feel like I've seen these for like $7 to $10. And then this, if it's silver, then it's obviously, you know, a little bit more. So you can see that. Okay. So I don't know. I feel like this bottle is probably kind of pricey. Feels handmade, maybe. It's heavy. I'm not sure. So was this worth like $20? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like their past months have been a little bit more worth, but we'll finish reading it and we'll decide. So this kit, so within this kit are tools to make calendula and hibiscus elixir with Luke. Prepare this elixir 1 month or moon cycle prior to August 1st, prior to August 1st for Lunasa, August 8th for the new moon, or August 22nd for the full moon. These dates are suggestions. Always use your own tablet. Yep. Figure it out yourself, basically. Double check. So this kit does not include the menstruum for the liquid for fermenting. So common options are 80 proof vodka, brandy, or other preferred liquor. Non-alcoholic options are raw apple cider, vegetable glycerin. You also need a cheesecloth, muslin bag, or something else to strain the herbs. Okay. I suspect we're not putting it all in here, though, because that would be... Okay, if you're going to put it in, like, a jar or something else, you can just put it in, like, an herb bag. Okay. Let's see. So when we use the calendula in ritual, we join forces with the sun. This flower is often added to funeral bouquets, or placed atop graves of recently deceased souls to illuminate their path to underworld. Is that indicative of the harvest season? Okay. When combined with hibiscus, these herbs create a powerful potion, one that garners attention from Luke and the sacred energy of the harvest season, no matter the time of the year. Okay. The apothecary bottle, perfect for storing homemade elixirs for this ritual after incubating the herbs in a mason jar for the required time frame. Okay, so do use a separate jar. Use a cheesecloth to strain out the plant material, add honey, and store the finished elixir in this apothecary bottle. Okay. Is that all we have to do? The honey sticks, honey carries the essence of the sun. In spell work, we use honey as a binding agent or to sweeten the delivery of our intentions. If we're drawn to plant medicine and magic, we can use it as a natural remedy for allergies or preservative for tonics or elixirs. For this ritual, strain the calendula and hibiscus elixir in a clean bowl, squeeze the honey sticks into the liquid and blend until it completely dissolves, and then use the pipette to transfer it to the bottle. Okay, so here we have the ritual instructions. I feel like that was kind of explanatory. So this one doesn't seem too difficult. But there is one thing good about like these boxes from Tamed Wild is that the rituals are very accessible, and especially if you're a beginner, sometimes it's hard to take the initiative to, you know, do a ritual you see on social media or from your, you know, favorite witch or YouTuber or someone, you know, in the community, and you see it and you see them do their ritual and it looks so cool, but you don't have all the ingredients. So, you know, this is great because you have everything you need right here. I mean, here I have to get the alcohol, but I mean, most people probably have some vodka or some sort of liquor like around that you could use. So, I mean, that's the beauty. I actually have a whole bottle. I don't drink vodka that much, so this is perfect. Yeah, so because sometimes, you know, you maybe don't want to make your way to the metaphysical store or the herbal, like at the apothecary to get, you know, just one specific herb, and then you kind of procrastinate it, and then the time's kind of passed for the ritual, and then you just haven't done it, which, you know, the biggest thing is to actually practice, not just read about practicing. Or I don't know, like there are times where I've definitely been more lazy with it, and I feel like this at least kicks me in the butt to at least do it. Like I'll probably, what, July 1st is coming up, that's a month before August 1st. Yeah, so because it's on August 1st, right? Yeah, so July 1st I'll probably, you know, sit down and prep the mason jar and everything, get everything, you know, cleansed and in the mason jar, and then have it ready to go for August 1st. Because like, if I did this on my own, I would have had to plan this like a month out, which is a lot to ask sometimes for anyone. Like, I guess there are people that plan their practice that far out, but I'm not one of those people because, you know, real life. Okay, so we're honoring the masculine. Dearest Luke, we know you're busy being a poet, a metalsmith, a guardian, athlete, an alchemist, and solar deity. And depending on what corner of the world we find ourselves in, to some, it might seem like summer has only begun. We get summer all year round in California, so yay. But you live and breathe harvest season no matter what the calendar says. The only thing I want to harvest this year is some freaking rain. We are in like the worst drought that we've had in so long. Okay, I'm so sorry with my monologue. Okay, and like spirit, you are always present. During the dark months, you live in our cellars alongside the produce harvested. Generous offering to become more visible. Okay. So this is just, okay, so that's just the invocation that we're going to read when we do the ritual. And then for the instructions, we introduce ourselves to him, gather ritual tools, display them in front of you, touch the ritual stone, the amulet, the dried herbs, thank them for lending themselves to ceremony. It's good that I open this now because the full moon is in a few days. So there's no, I mean, they obviously prefer to have it charged before I do the ritual. Okay, label the empty apothecary bottle with a word sigil or picture that aligns with the spell. That's interesting. Maybe I'll have to create a sigil for this. That would be fun actually, and I'd probably paint it in gold or something. So I have this triple goddess statue, and I recently painted the words of the goddesses that I associate with the triple goddess. So there's Artemis, there's Selene, and there's Hecate, and I painted them on the sides with gold paint, and then I painted the moon phases that were on the cloaks in gold as well. And I'm thinking of painting the vines and everything to make it more mine, you know, more unique, and just, I don't know, make it more pretty. Yeah, it's not, I mean, I don't know, we'll see. I will take some pictures and post on Instagram if it turns out well. I mean, if it doesn't, I will too, but, you know, we'll see. So we are to place the empty bottle somewhere where it will receive ample sunlight over the next month or moon cycle. Okay, so just in time to get it placed in sunlight, because it's actually been sitting in this box. Like, I have not opened this box at all. It's been here for like a week and I haven't opened it because so many things have been going on. Okay, next grabbed a medium mason jar and pour the calendula and hibiscus inside. Drizzle Demonstrum to see the ritual tools for suggestions over the herbs until the jar is about 2/3 full. Make sure you leave enough room for the plant material to move around when shaking the jar. Screw on the lid and label this jar with the same word or sigil or picture from the apothecary bottle. Okay, so I gotta decide on that before, August 1st. Before July 1st, if I'm doing it on that day. And then we're gonna wrap the mason jar in a dark fabric so no light touches the elixir. Over the next month, moon cycle, or whatever time frame you've chosen for the elixir, be sure to shake the bottle every day to blend the extract and extract the plant properties into the liquid. When you shake the jar, speak to Luke. On the completion date, remove the fabric and strain the liquid into a clean bowl using a cheesecloth or muslin bag. Gently press the outside of the strainer to remove all liquids. Okay. And then we add the honey sticks at the end. Once everything's in the bottle, I guess. Oh wait, no, we do it before the bottle. Stir, and then use the pipette to transfer into the apothecary bottle. And then it's complete. And then we can use it for future rituals. Place a dropper full in a chalice or small bowl and rest it on your altar. Explain to Luke that you wish for him to have the first taste. May this offering sustain him on cloudy days whenever he burns, for a reminder of the sun-loving devotees. And may we as students of alchemy continue to transmit our greatest dreams into tangible magic. That's lovely. I am not going to wish for more sun, though. On a personal level, I'm so tired of sunshine. I mean, today is like the one gloomy day we've had. It's been already, in the 80s and 90s here, which is cool compared to like the 120 last summer. But this is, okay, so I do like the ritual. I do like that, it's planned out. I do like that, and I like these ritual cards. You can put them in your Book of Shadows or wherever you want. My problem is this bottle plus the herbs, okay, plus 2 honey sticks that, how much could these possibly be, right? Like the Desert Rose is nice for cost. And the book is nice as well. Let's give the book a value of like what, $5 to $10, and this is maybe $7 to $10. I don't think that's more than $5, to be honest. Like once you have the book written, printing is not that expensive, right? I suppose it depends how much they print. This charm is nice. This would definitely cost, probably like $7 to $10 as well. And the herbs probably a few dollars. And the bottle itself, I'm guessing like $5 to $7. It is a thick bottle. So overall, I think the value is just there. The value, I feel like majority of it is in the Desert Rose plus this. And then this, I don't know how much these cost. The bottle is quite nice. It's quite thick. It's like thicker than it's basically, like men's cologne bottles. It feels like that kind of weight to it, but without liquid in it. I don't even know why I use that as a comparison, but it's really thick and hefty bottle. So perhaps that's a bit more and I just don't know. Yeah, I feel like we just about got our money's worth, depending on how much the charm is and if it is silver. I don't think it says. No, I will look it up on their website. It doesn't say here what it's made of. Which I feel like it should, because some people, can't wear silver. Have allergies, so I feel like they should have mentioned that on here. But you can look it up on their website, I think. Because they do sell these, not this one specifically, but they do sell the other ones on their website. And let's see if I can showcase this a bit better, maybe. Again. Okay, are we focusing? There we go, so much better than my hand. So you can see that it is detailed and it's very nice and shiny. I really love the striations. It's pretty good, honestly. I really like the charm. I would wear it as a necklace, but I do want to get a charm bracelet to put this on. So, what do you guys think? Do you like it? Let's do the rose while we have this focused here. This is the Desert Rose. I love Desert Rose. It's so like nice to touch. It's pretty to look at as well as, you know, its actual uses. It's a good piece, good size piece actually, you know. So, I don't know, I feel like, I'm sorry if I'm shaking this. Are we good? Okay. So I feel like the value is maybe just there. It's hard to say. And you know, I was watching a different video from another YouTuber that did the Witch's Roots box from June, which I don't have. And I hadn't signed up yet. I just signed up to receive the July one. But she did mention how it feels like, because things are getting more expensive, that we're getting less stuff or not as big portions of things. I'm not sure if that's entirely true, but it does feel like it could possibly be the case here, because they did have great boxes in previous months, right? Like, I literally subscribed because I saw that Green Adventure and Tree of Life necklace that I really loved, and I still have it. Like, I'm wearing it right now. I take it off. So, yeah, like this is great. Like, this costs, you know, a little bit, and it was in a $20 box, and there was, you know, 4 or 5 other items. So, of course, now the sun's coming out and messing up with everything. Okay. Anyway, so I think this isn't too bad. I like it. I really love the charm. I'm probably gonna get a charm bracelet or a necklace for it, or put it on one of my existing necklaces. We'll see. I really do actually want to get a charm bracelet, because I wear a lot of necklaces already. So, or I have a lot of options for necklaces, rather. So anyway, I'm sorry this video turned out to be a little bit long. Hope you like this box. Let's see. What do you think about it, the June box? You know, do you think the boxes are getting smaller, like the contents are less, or that we're getting less of each thing? Like less herbs, less, you know, incense or whatever. I mean, here we only have the herbs. So, let's see. Which boxes would you guys be interested in seeing more of? Or what video ideas? Like, is there certain things you'd like to see unboxings of? Let me know in the comments. So next up, we will be doing a few unboxings and flip throughs. This is, after all, called Snow Fox Tarot. So the first tarot video I wanted to do was the Tarot Renard, because it has a really special meaning to me, and it literally inspired the name of this channel, because how closely I bonded with the deck. I've had that deck for, I think, several weeks now, probably going on a month, and it is really, you know, it's become a staple for me for this summer season. So yeah, and then I think today we have the Oracle of Echoes arriving, which I'm so excited. It's the second edition with the purple backs, blue purple backs, and it's by Anna Turn, and her Tarot of Abyss actually is available on Barnes & Nobles now, so I don't have to pay $10 for shipping on US Games. So I actually ordered that, and that is supposed to be arriving in the next few days as well. So I'm really excited. I think those will pair perfectly. But you know, Oracle of Echoes will work with everything, basically, or almost everything. So I'm really excited about that. I really want to do a video of that, but we will do the Tarot Renard first, because that's a really special deck to me and has a lot of meaning for this channel. And then, so we have Tarot Renard, Oracle of Echoes, Tarot of the Abyss, and then of course in July, we have, let's see, I think I have the Witch's Bounty box coming, and then the Witch's Roots. I don't know if I continue subscribing for this one. I'll have to think about it. I don't know. Like, I like collecting the charms. I really like doing the little rituals too. But I find I have less and less time for the rituals because I have my own rituals. Like for Litha, I did my own ritual and then readings and everything. That took a long time. So if this had lined up with that, I would not have done this because it would have been too much for one day. So I'm not, well, we'll see. Because I don't obviously have to do it when they say to do it. I can do it on my own time frame. And that's kind of like the thing with these, they're ready and they're available for when you actually have time to commit to do these rituals and ceremonies. So, okay, so stay tuned. Hit like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you like what you see and if you want more content. And thank you so much for your support and sticking around for this unfortunately quite long video. I'm so sorry, guys. I just talk a lot. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.